Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to look at the tires on this camper, longevity of them. Now, the problem with a trailer like this, or any RV, or any trailer that sits a lot, is that does them no good, especially if it's out in the open. What happens is, sitting out in the sun's UV rays, it dries up the oil in the rubber, and your tires will dry rot. For example, a tire like this from a utility trailer, the tire itself actually is not that old, but you can see the dry cracking that started on this. That's because this side of the tire was seeing a lot more sun. So if you look at the inside, there's no cracking whatsoever. Sun does the tire no good. Again, it tends to dry up the oils in the rubber. Rubber dries up and the tire will actually start to fall apart. Sometimes the tires look new, but as soon as you get them on the road, they'll actually fall apart. You'll have a blowout. So to protect from that, make your tires last as long as you can, you want to put some covers on them, kind of like what I've done here. It sits a lot out in the sun, in the open elements. These covers protect really well. They're actually not that much. Depending on the size of the wheel and tire, you can get them for under 20 bucks. So before you order them, you want to measure the width of your tire. And you want to measure the complete length this way. They sell them small, medium, large. You can get them to pretty much fit any size tire. Mine on this happens to be a medium size. So once you have the measurements, you can figure out what size you need. I've gone with these silver color reflective style. So this reflects the UV rays from the sun to protect the wheel and the tire. And in the back, it's a softer material on the inside. It has hooks, so you can go all the way around the tire and clip these together so it'll hold on tight. And also they do protect the wheel, obviously, from the elements. Some dirt, grass, what have you. Also, I'll put a spare tire cover in the back. Your regular covers for the tires will not work on the spare, because remember, those don't go all the way around the tires. It's really covering the top and the front. But the cover for the spare will go all the way around. And you can get them in pretty much any color, different graphics, what have you. If you're trying to match your color scheme on your camper, you can do that. But it's a very good idea to keep these on as it's sitting, especially for a longer period of time. That'll save you tires, so you're not having to replace them every season. I will leave the links for some of these in the description. I have the covers on all 4 tires. Again, they're super easy to install. They just go right up and over the tire. And the hooks, you can attach them to each other behind, or in my case, my leaf spring is right there, so I have them hooked on both sides, kind of like so. And that holds on nice and tight. Again, the important thing is getting the right size that will cover the complete wheel and tire. And you don't want them too big and blowing around in the wind. So this is a good idea to cover them like this. That'll save them from the UV rays so the tire doesn't dry out. Another important thing to make your tires last is the air pressure. That's one of the most important things. What happens is, as the vehicle is rolling down the road, the tire sidewall is flexing, and that generates a lot of heat. And when you don't have enough air in the tire, that's causing the tire to flex even more, causing the tire to heat up, and that's most likely when you have the blowouts. So you want to check the air pressure on every trip and keep them aired up at the proper inflation, and that'll make them last a long time. Thank you for watching.